So this is the new RIT bag purchased in 2024 for Fayetteville Fire Department. Some things that are different, features that we need to be aware of. First, it does have a bolted in reinforced bottom, so we no longer have to worry about the skid plate on the bottom coming separated or coming off completely. There is reinforcement externally and internally. It has a set of straps, one on either end, that are reinforced drag straps. There is also a carrying strap that has auto-locking carabiners on it. So you can configure the strap however works best for whatever you are doing. Currently, we have this one set up across from each other because that is the easiest way to carry it from the rig to the incident. But once you are working with the bag and the downed firefighter, you can take it off and configure it how you need to. So this can go through their SCBA belt and snap back onto here. This is also the method that you would carry it should you need to do a vertical lowering for this bag down into somebody that is below grade. Other features that we need to be aware of, there are three handles on this. They are touch identifiable, so you shouldn't have to know what you're looking at or see where it is to be able to identify what pocket you're opening. The first one is the flat webbing handle that has the reflective striping on it. That is just for extra tools, miscellaneous items that the crew wants to carry. The other one is a T-handle, a grab style handle. From that, I'll open it up all the way so you can see inside. It does have the transfill line snaked in there. The transfill line is separate from the actual RIT bottle, so there's no longer any confusion as to whether you are grabbing the regulator line or the transfill line. It's also not jumbled up on top of the RIT bottle. So when you have to use it, all you should have to do is get the grab handle here, the T-shaped handle, pull up on it a little bit, and grab the end of the transfill line to pull it out to use it. And then the third pocket, or the third handle, is the ball handle right here. This is the only area that you should have to lift up to access the mask, the second stage regulator, and to turn the bottle on. So I do not have to unzip all of this to access all of that right there. This second stage regulator line cannot be stored connected to the or the second stage regulator cannot be stored connected to the line here, because if it is stored connected to that and your bottle is on, all it takes is for a little bump of that or a push of that front valve and you're going to lose all of your air. So just as it shows in the PowerPoint, you just snake it down next to the bottle on the opposite side of the transfill line. And that is the setup for the new RIT packs. The PowerPoint video shows how to load them and to do all of that. All right, so what we're going to demonstrate now is how to turn the bottle on by just accessing the pocket with the ball handle. And then, as we know, there are three methods of providing air to a downed firefighter. Our go-to and the easiest is going to be with the transfill line. So all he has to do is lift up slightly the T-handle, pull the transfill line, and connect it to the downed firefighter's transfill line port. Keep in mind that when a downed firefighter, when somebody's low air alarm activates, that the transfill port is lit up. There's a white light that shines down on it, so you can use that to assist you in finding the port if you need to. So the second way of providing air to a downed firefighter is by the regulator swap. So he's going to reach in, turn the bottle on, Always make sure your bottles are all the way on so they don't accidentally get turned off in moving around. He's going to grab the second stage regulator and the line, connect it to either one of the ports, and then bring it up. And with his partner, just move the bag closer to him. There you go. They're going to talk in communication, and whenever they get set, as quickly as possible, they're going to unplug one and connect the other, and now he is breathing air from the RIT bottle itself. The third means of providing air to a downed firefighter is by doing a full mask swap. So this also is best done by two people. So the first firefighter is going to take the helmet off, pull the hood back down over top of his collar, and tilt his head backwards as he loosens up the mask straps. While he's loosening up the mask straps, he has pressure on the mask itself so that he has any air possible, or to protect him from the elements of the IDLH atmosphere. The second firefighter is turning the bottle on, pulling out the second stage regulator line and connecting it to the mask. Second stage regulator line and bottle on is the same concept as when we did just a regulator swap, but now we've also added the mask. Then they're going to communicate together, and tilting his head backwards, he's going to take the mask off and put it to his left as the other firefighter puts the mask on, immediately putting pressure onto his face as they put the mask straps around the back of the neck, and pulling the mask straps nice and tight as you can to get that seal. If you cannot put the firefighter's helmet back on, that is understandable. This is obviously something that we need to do fast to get him out, but we can at least put the hood back over the top of him, his head, to protect his ear and his head from thermal burns. Occasionally, you might have a firefighter that is unconscious and not able to take that first deep breath to open up the valve on the regulator itself. So in that situation, you would have to push the button on the front of the regulator, and that will open up the valve and get it to where he can breathe normally. One thing we wanted to demonstrate while we had this video going was how to convert air pack to harness using a piece of webbing and a carabiner. This is a pre-sewn sling. You can get them for fairly cheap, or you can take a piece of webbing about 10 feet long and double it up and put a water knot in it. So to convert air pack to harness, we are no longer taking the belt from around the waist and putting it in between the legs. We're going to use these. So I've got the carabiner in one hand. I'm going to get my hand in to where I can know where the end is. It's easier to find the end doing that than to try and do this with gloves on. Now I'm going to take this carabiner and I'm going to go up underneath of his waist belt and grab it with my other hand. Because I've grabbed it with my other hand and I have this already here, all I got to do is lift straight up, and I've created a girth hitch. From here, I'm going to go around one of his legs, does not matter which one, and either connect the carabiner back onto itself or back onto the waist belt, depending on the size of the victim. And now we have converted air pack to harness, so you can drag him using the air pack without the worry of his air pack coming off of him. So one other thing that we wanted to show you is how you can use the strap on the RIT pack that is adjustable. There's 4 corners that you can connect it to. He's got it connected to both ends, where he can take it off and loop it through the downed firefighter's waist belt and then back into the same clip that it was in, so that you can drag the RIT bag with the downed firefighter when you go to move him. So our new FFD RIT packs are very user-friendly. There are a lot of benefits to them that we did not have with the old ones. However, just as with anything, they need to have hands-on and be practiced in order to be proficient with them. So get out there in the bay, train with your crews, practice using these bags. Get together with neighboring companies if you do not have a RIT bag yourself, and work with the new bags.